to do a little mini series here in preparation for the Sephora sale. If you don't have a Sephora in your area of the world, these will still be relatable as they are still brand new products. And in each of these videos, I'm going to feature a few brand new products, and then I'm going to pepper in some little all-time favorites that I think you should give a chance to if you're able to shop the Sephora sale or any sale that's in your area. There's a lot of sales nowadays. The Sephora sale actually officially starts the 4th of April and runs all the way through the 14th if you're Rouge. And if you are some of the other tiers in Sephora Rewards, then you'll start on the 8th through the 14th. And, you know, you'll save anywhere from 10, 15, or 20%, also depending, you know, how that works. You don't need me to explain that to you. So today I'm going to talk about a few items that I really want you to think about, but we're also going to compare some lip oils, okay? Some expensive ones and some moderately priced. It is not that I don't believe in drugstore lip oils. I think they're great, actually, just that I don't cover that on this channel. And generally, those aren't at the Sephora sale. In terms of lip oils, I really do, if you're looking at the sale, I really like Lawless a lot. And I love, 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 love Guerlain. So let me give a plug to the Guerlain lip oils. You guys know I love them. But what I want to look at today are two new ones. We're going to look at the YSL Loveshine Plumping Lip Oil Gloss. These are $40 each, expensive. And more in our moderate price, we're going to try to look at some of the newer shimmer shades. Those are what's new in the Fenty Gloss Bomb Oil Luminizing Lip Oil and Gloss. Say that 10 times fast. Those are $26, so not cheap, but a lot more affordable. And we're going to talk about the feeling of these and all of that good stuff today with me, Rebecca. I'm a fashion and beauty editor who has written for, followed around, and interviewed some of the biggest names in fashion and beauty. And I have brought not fit for print beauty right here to YouTube, so you have a sort of digital beauty magazine that you can look through every day or so here on YouTube. Okay, so with a nod to the Sephora sale real quickly, before we get into our lip oils, I want you to know that today on my cheeks, I have a layered combo. This is a product I don't want you to forget about. We got so into the powder blushes, and I do think powder blush is back, really, and it will be great in the Sephora sale. The Tower 28 is fantastic. I think the Rare is great, but I do want to remind you that I really do like the liquid blushes from YSL, and I use this crazy lavender shade that I know people either love or hate. I like to drape it, so I do the light lavender right here, and then I do one of the pink shades or redder shades underneath, and just kind of swirl them and mix them together, and that's the look I am wearing right now. And I don't want you to forget these babies in the sale. Okay, let's talk about lip oils. The question is, do you have to spend money on this new YSL for $40 each, or can you just get away with the Fenty for $26? So let's talk about it and what we can do here. And let me tell you what I'm wearing. And we'll go outside and look at them in the warm California sunshine in a moment as well. The YSL Loveshine Plumping Lip Oil Gloss, there are 9 total shades, and they are all new. They are $40 each, as I said. We have 5 high shine shades and 4 shimmer shades, so 9 total. I purchased Strawberry Star, which we haven't tried on yet together, and that is just a high shine shade. And then I purchased the shimmer right here that I'm wearing on my lips already in Thunder Stealer. So I've got Strawberry Star and Thunder Stealer here, but there are 7 more shades for a total of 9. $40 each, it's quite an expenditure. The other thing I want you to remember, and for some of you, you will cross this right off your list, this is a plumping gloss, or oil, I should say, lip oil gloss. It's all just blending into one now, isn't it? Balm oil, gloss, you know, but lip oils and lip glosses are kind of, I'd say lip oil is the new gloss, really. And you'll see that both of these products, both of the Fenty and the YSL is calling this a lip oil gloss, and actually so is Fenty. So that's why I thought we could try to compare which one should you spend your money on, whether you're saving at the sale or not. This YSL is what we call plumping, so it's got spicy ginger and peppermint in it. What that does, it's kind of medieval, really. What it just does is it irritates the lips, and when the lips are irritated, that makes blood rush to the surface and gives the appearance of a more plumped lip. I am now tolerating this feeling a little more than I used to. I used to just be like, get this off of my lips. I am tolerating it a little bit more because I would love to get lip filler and I'm too much of a chicken. So I'm like, okay, well, if you're not going to do that, Rebecca, then you're going to have to tolerate that spicy, tingly feeling. I still don't love it. And I think it also makes, for me, because it irritates my lips, it does plump them, but it also makes them redder, which may or may not be a desirable feature. You can also just put these glosses over lipstick, both Fenty and YSL, but I'm currently wearing, and we'll change it up a little bit, I'm currently wearing the Thunder Stealer shade. Let's try the Strawberry Star. Now you have to be careful. This little makeup eraser, I am going to make sure I throw in the wash after this. You don't want to take off something like that and then take off eye makeup later. You're going to irritate the heck out. You know, spicy ginger and peppermint is okay on the lips. On the eyes, never okay, right? Okay. It sounds like I'm making a joke. I'm not. Now this is a redder color already. When you have something like this that uses these spicy elements, it's really nice to kind of line the lip with them because it will plump the line of the lip, which is essentially what lip filler does. So you can try to mimic that. In other words, don't skip the lip line with these plumping ones. Does this hurt me? There it is in a redder shade. That's really pretty. Does this hurt me? No. Is it super comfy? No. Am I super sensitive to these kind of things on the lips? Yeah. So, you know, take that how you will. Very pretty, very comfortable. Well, don't worry. I do have these outside in swatches, so we'll see those in a moment. It's nice and comfy, really pretty, and it is giving me fuller looking lips. The same way filler would? Obviously not. I mean, come on. But for me, I'm a buck chicken. It's about the best I can get. So I'm going to have to put up with a little bit of irritation, but this one is using ginger and peppermint, spicy ginger and pepper. Spicy ginger? Is that like a angry redhead? Are you a spicy ginger? Spicy gingers? Sound off in comments. Okay, and we're going to talk about Fenty and then look at these two. So this is the one I wanted to put up against. So I tried to get them in similar shades, similar enough. So here is the $26 as opposed to the $40. Remember, there's a sale at Sephora, but you're still spending. Okay, so for $26, I want to say about half, but it's a little over half. This is the Gloss Bomb Oil, Lip Oil and Gloss. So again, it's calling itself an oil and a gloss. This is a luminizing shade with 9 total shades. Now there were 2 high shine shades that were pre-existing, but there's 7 shimmer shades that are all new. So I did buy 2 shimmer in this one. I bought Razzberry Jamz and Miss Jellyfish. I was hoping to kind of mimic these two so we could compare. On sale, 26 bucks looks a lot better than on sale, $40, right? Okay, let's go outside first. I'm going to take this off of I'm going to take the YSL off my lips in prep to try on the Fenty, but let's take these outside into the warm. California Sunshine. We have YSL Strawberry Star and Thunder Stealer, and followed by Fenty Razzberry Jamz and Miss Jellyfish. So you can compare the two there. These do not claim to plump the lips with anything other than just their shininess. So this would also be, not only is this good for those of you that want to save a few dollars, it's also going to be good for those of you who literally cannot, will not, no way, no how tolerate that spicy, slight spicy feeling. And I'm not trying to say that the YSL is similar to any of those bee sting ones that make me feel like my lips are on fire. It's not like that, but I mean, you do feel it. Okay. So let's try Miss Jellyfish, which is the one I'm going to compare to the Thunder Stealer as best I can. This one is a lot more like an oil. Now, interestingly enough, this has a real vanilla scent to it. It doesn't have that typical Fenty scent. Almost giving a whiff of coconut. That's not to scare anyone who is allergic to coconut, because I haven't actually looked at the ingredients, so take it with a grain of salt, but this gives off that kind of bluish purple. I'm feeling a little bit of, let me check that, because I am feeling a little bit of that spiciness. So let me check that, and then we can know for sure if that's because of the YSL, maybe activating it still on my lips. I can't imagine, or if that's in the Fenty. I have a feeling it's in the Fenty. Okay, I did two things when I went off camera. I went and took off the rest of the YSL completely with a Lancome Bifacil so that it wasn't doing, you know, kind of commingling. And then I reapplied our Fenty and I'm not having any burning sensation. And it doesn't appear to be in the ingredients. You can correct me if you are finding out differently, but I am now having a very comfortable feeling when I removed all the rest of it. You know, I probably should have started with the Fenty. You live and you learn. At any rate, this is Miss Jellyfish, $26. Much more of a slippery oil. The YSL seems a little bit fuller, and the biggest difference seems to be that the YSL will irritate to enlarge the lips, and this one is just relying on that shimmer and shine to give a sort of enlarged feeling to the lips, but very pretty nonetheless. Kind of look is something that the Dior glosses have been doing for a while, giving this sort of really cool, almost prism look to a gloss, but it's really gaining popularity this spring. So there's two choices and two different price ranges, and that's looking really pretty. Okay, I'm going to use a different part of the makeup remover, and let's try on our rival. No, these are really not the same shade, but I tried to get similar ones. Here is Razzberry Jamz with a Z in our Fenty. Ooh, I'm loving that. That's going kind of purple. Oh, wow. How fun is that? What do you think? Oh, that's really fun. Yeah, and no stinging sensation at all. I had to get that YSL off of there. Like I said, you live, you learn. Okay, so let's talk about it here. Pretty much what I've been saying. Pretty penny, $40 each, really beautiful packaging, really nice. It is definitely going to engorge your lips with blood because of that spicy ginger and spicy peppermint, and you are paying a pretty penny for that. It is not an intense burn, but you will feel it. And no scent really to this one. Let me sniff it again. Oh, a little bit of kind of a tutti frutti scent. Haven't looked in the actual ingredients for what that is. It's there, but I really didn't notice it. I was too busy feeling the burn and not in an aerobic sense. Then we got our little over half the amount Gloss Bomb Oil from Fenty. Both of these are referring to themselves as a gloss and an oil. To summarize, these are 7 new in the shimmer shades. This is 9 new shades total. These do not have that burning feeling. They are just going to make your lips look juicy and enlarged just because they're sparkly and pretty. Both are great. We're talking 2 different price ranges, 2 different amounts of savings, but both really, really pretty. Look, I feel that most of us are going to be indulging in some sort of a lip oil at the Sephora sale. So you'll either be at the YSL, the Fenty, you know, but remember, I love Lawless, I love Guerlain. Those are my 2 other favorites. Of course, there's Dior. The Dior glosses are just at this point iconic. All of these things, check them out in the Sephora sale, and I'll link all of those below. Plus up here at Sephora. I'm going to try to make all of my links Sephora because the sale is coming up. And don't forget these YSL Liquid Blushes. I didn't want you to sleep on those during the sale. I really do like them more than the YSL Powder, and I love draping these 2 colors. So if you're saving money, do that. That's my old pick, and then some new picks. And we're going to continue this series as the week goes on throughout the Sephora sale. All right, make sure that you like and share. I would love it for you to subscribe, as it really helps me out. And we got all sorts of great videos coming up, including, I don't know if you've seen it yet, my Guerlain skincare, and that would be on sale at Sephora. All sorts of good stuff coming up, and it's all relevant to the sale as well. So I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. That's a pretty shade, huh? All right, bye-bye.